So.
There's a bad accident right down. Bad.
Yeah.
And the road blocked, so there may be other. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw it coming into a tree.
Yeah. There may be people stuck on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. All the accidents in this town are bad, it seems like.
What is today? Today is 11/29.
Tomorrow's the 30th?
It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's going to be a long weekend.
Thank you.
That way. Okay, so calendar. We wanted to talk about what schedule we want to do the budgets in. Is that correct? Anybody want to keep notes?
You want me to do that?
That'd be great.
And a car piece of paper. Completely unprepared tonight. Thank you.
So we don't have minutes. I don't know what. We talked about combining some of the.
Yeah, we did. We were just talking about that because we need to make a new list of the numbers of the departments. We're going to be combining. Oh, they'll probably all still have numbers, so.
So does anybody have those notes? Does anybody have notes on that?
No.
I was just gonna make a suggestion tonight that in the past, when the secretary gets done the minutes, give them to Jenny and then email them to us so we can read them before we come here. If we could do that, that way they will not, if we have questions about it or something that needs to be changed, we know, you know.
Just you want to stick it in there, yeah. Just keep all that together.
Alright, we're going to try to do, disperse the big budgets in between all the small ones.
On the same night?
No.
Oh.
No, we need to do the big budgets on one night.
I have a partial list, but I don't have the notes. I just did this tonight though, so I can maybe help them. Or I can. You want to make a copy of this?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
I know I kept some notes, I just don't. Back into this. Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
In the car, I should probably go get them, but I was in a hurry to get in here.
I don't think there were any.
I was in a hurry to get in here, so I
schedule.
I didn't think we needed them tonight, did we?
This is it. I'll show you that.
Those are old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those were when we had our questions on the budgets last year.
Oh, okay. It's good you remember. You're gonna have an assigned seat.
You what?
You're gonna have an assigned seat.
Yeah.
What are we doing now, Jim?
I wouldn't bank on that. Thanks, Chip. Can I have an extra one? I'm just gonna put it in here.
Yeah.
Write it out.
Please.
And under general government, I don't remember if we decided we wanted to put all these in there or not.
No.
But, so I don't. So again, they, you know, so you have to.
Yeah,
All the ones listed under general government.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know most of them, but like, I don't know if we decided legal and insurance whether to put those in there or not. I don't remember.
I thought we.
I just don't.
Talked about putting.
We talked about it, but I don't remember what the consensus was.
I believe we put everything in there, but legal. I thought we left legal.
But insurance was a big.
We
Insurance
left
was.
legal.
Yeah, I
separate.
think you're right. Too.
Insurance was a big one.
Yeah.
So I thought that was maybe left out too. I don't. I'm just.
I'm pretty sure it was just legal. Hi. Oh Well, you're not very late, we just started the
No,
meeting.
I would have been on time, but Guinea Road is closed
Yeah.
down.
I can't.
Yeah, we all had to go around. We all had to go around.
We got a couple of seats here, if you wanna take those, I mean.
Oh, I got one already.
You wait till you
Just
put
showing
it.
how strong I am. So do we know what's going on then?
There was an accident. I saw a truck into a tree, that's all I saw.
Minivan.
And what?
A minivan.
Oh.
That went into a tree?
I don't know what it went into. I don't know. I just saw the minivan.
Okay.
And I turned around, come the other way.
Yeah, they had the road closed off.
Okay, so looking at the January calendar, I really don't wanna start on the 3rd.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be here.
Okay. So our first meeting in the 1st of January wouldn't even start until January 10th.
January
So we're
10th?
trying to figure it out because our secretary.
We're talking about this now, yeah.
January 10th.
Right.
This was Chip's notes
From last time.
from last time of what he thought we divided them out to. But he said that there was.
We're still gonna be at 7.
The notes
Yeah.
are on the
Becky,
on the
what?
website.
what website?
On the town website.
They are?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
they're
should brought my tablet.
but they're not approved yet. So I was under the impression that you can't post them until they're approved.
That's what I thought.
No, they can be, they're still legal, yeah, it's still a document. That happened before, because like the last meeting that you guys have as budget, you never have another one to approve those minutes.
We voted to approve it by email. I sent an email out to everybody and
We did.
they got back to me.
You can't approve
email-
minutes
you
by
can't
email?
approve- You can't
No,
approve by.
it's not legal.
but
Are
that's-
you looking that up?
I have
But yeah, I'm gonna go to the town
I
website.
have the email.
Yeah, but it's not legally approved. If you approve it by email, it's not legal. You have to approve it in a meeting.
Some kind of documentation
Right.
of what we did.
Documentation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even if it's not legal or not, it's some kind of notes
Well, that's
from
the
the
that's
day.
the whole point, is that
Yeah.
those minutes are still.
Right.
They may not be approved, but they're still a public document, somebody who had a right to know, they can still get them, so.
You wanna print them and have us go through them and approve them, or?
Is there a sign-in sheet?
Yes, there is, right.
Well, clearly. I'm on
Okay,
the
so
town
the
website.
biggest ones are government,
Right.
right?
Legal
Roads.
isn't legal. We did not put in general government.
Right.
General government roads.
Fire.
It's my social security number, it's the defining factor.
Transfer station and fire.
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 Yeah.
So those are our biggest to tackle.
Do they have a date when they have to be finished by, Chip?
So October 25th, is that what it was?
I don't know.
Our
Is that the
meeting?
meeting? Is that the
Notes.
meeting?
No, wasn't it?
What?
Is that the meeting was October 25th?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Yeah, I don't remember.
November.
I
No, we're in November.
I thought it was in November.
I thought it was the beginning of
I think it
November.
was October because maybe
We
it was
decided
the
to wait till
beginning
after
of
Thanksgiving for the next one, I know that.
Right.
Oh, right, cause it was about 3 weeks
was
from
either the-
Thanksgiving.
The
Right.
end of October or the beginning of November, and it was very close.
Well, there's two of them.
If you have one for the end of October, that's when it was.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like the 25th. Is it? October 25th. Is that the date?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then that was it.
Alright, so. Are we gonna start with general government?
I'm fine with that. Does anybody have a,
Literally hot off the press.
I'm not sure general government will be ready because Laura's in North Carolina for a couple weeks, right? You're not going to be ready for general government next meeting.
Not next
January.
meeting, not till January.
Well, that's
January 10th?
still the next meeting, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's a couple months away.
6 weeks.
Well, is she going to be back in time to have general government done for January 10th? I don't think
If we have to, if that's what you wanna put.
Well, we don't have to do
yeah.
that.
There's just an awful lot of general government, so I prefer to get more into the year, but I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
you know, again, I don't,
Have you got any of the others doing anything yet?
I hope to have them all done by January 1st.
Oh, really?
We've always said that, but it's never.
Well,
It's been pretty close though, I mean, it hasn't been bad, last year wasn't bad.
no, I mean, it's, and again, a lot of the budgets aren't that hard. I
Well,
mean, AC
what about fire, are they
Yep.
gonna be ready by
Yep.
then?
Do we wanna get all the small ones done? Like the library, the festival,
Oh, we could knock all those out.
get all
Too
them out
warmed
of the
up.
We
Too
could.
warmed up, huh?
Because don't forget, general government's gonna be longer, and that might even be 2 meetings, because you've got a bunch of other stuff lumped in there with it.
Yep.
I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, here's the combination and separate. The legal was separate.
Legal was separate?
Yeah.
Animal control was separate,
Right, I have that out, yeah.
and all the rest were together. Oh, hydrants was with fire. Forgot about that.
Insurance stays the same, so that's separate.
Yeah.
And then, hydrants was gonna be combined with fire. That it looks like, we made good decisions.
Okay, I thought there was a decision made on the festival and Parks and Rec.
I think that was tabled,
Well,
and
she
because we
says it
didn't,
was tabled, but I thought there was a decision made.
no, because we
No.
weren't sure about festival, for one, because of how the money is handled, the current chair can't do it anymore.
Supposed to put it in.
We didn't know whether it's gonna be, so yeah, there was a bunch of questions that the board still doesn't know.
Because they're an appointed committee.
Right.
They're not just a group
Well,
doing the festival.
It was a couple things, they're an appointed committee, but then there was, the issue is that
Right.
they then controlled all the money, and so if they're gonna control the money, they should maybe be in a separate entity. That's what the board was talking about, so, but I'm not sure, quite frankly, who's even gonna run the committee now, because the current chair is stepping down, she doesn't have time. So, I'm not sure who's involved, and so that's the board's still wrestling with that. So I would leave it separate.
Alright,
And-
well, what about the mowing, highway and cemetery?
And I was gonna leave that separate for the time being, well, we've probably made enough changes already, and then we'll gradually go into it and.
Looks okay to me.
The only other thing for your scheduling,
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
That's
Didn't we
Alcohol,
decide
it
to
says.
put dispatching in with
no, I think we kept that separate.
We did, why would we do that? That makes no sense, we have no control over that amount, it's what they bill us.
That's all
Therefore,
good.
why, it doesn't matter, that's why I just make it a separate.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put that under fire and rescue, I mean,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
where I
want,
thought we were
but
gonna
no,
put it.
I mean.
I think we need to leave it out of there.
And the other thing is that again,
What's
that adds to the budget.
Dispatch out of fire and rescue.
That has to add to
Yeah,
the
that's
budget,
gotta be
and so all of a sudden now you have a fire budget that's like $500,000-600,000 because you have dispatch in
We
there.
vote on that, so.
Right.
Does
The
anybody
one
have
other thing I would add to your list, well, you have it on here what I gave you, there's some other ones here, so there's CIPs, is gonna be a discussion about all the different CIP accounts. Road study, which I just gave you tonight. Ambulance, fire truck, I'm not sure which, the current chief is looking at the priority. So, he's
Can we
not.
do the schedule first so I can get it written down and then we can talk about all the other
No,
stuff?
I'm just saying that you need to schedule these.
the list on the right of what Chip gave us.
Yeah.
These are gonna be referendum items most likely.
Oh,
I don't have a dollar number, but they're gonna need to be discussed at some point.
okay,
That's all I'm saying.
alright, so.
So ambulance and fire truck, I don't know which it's gonna be yet. It's not gonna be both, it'll be one or the other, but he's gotta look at priorities, getting quotes. It may be used, it may be new, I don't know. Station 1 repairs. My guess is it's probably gonna be a referendum item for money to get those repairs done. I don't know whether we'll have enough in the building CIP account, which we may have some.
Does the town own that now, or
No, but it should be very
be
short.
done by that? Okay.
What?
Owning that fire station.
Station 1.
Oh.
Old Town Hall, there may be a referendum item for some work for the Old Town Hall. It may just be hiring an architect to do some planning. I don't know that yet, but I'm throwing that out there. And then actually, I just wrote on mine because I forgot to put it on yours. There may be a referendum item for some sort of police coverage. So I highly doubt it will be our own police force. Because that's way too much money, but it might be a contract. It might be contracting either another trooper, or it might be a contract with the sheriffs. I don't know. But my guess is there might be something on there. So, and I haven't got a clue on the money yet.
Now, is that a selectman referendum?
That would be the second, but it's a money issue.
Right.
So that's why you guys would vote on it. And again, I'm not even sure the board has decided we're gonna put it on there, but I just wanted to, I see it as a possibility. So that's why, just for planning purposes, I want you guys to be aware of that. So I don't think unless there's a people's referendum, I don't think there'd be any other money type issues coming before you guys, but I can't guarantee that.
Alright, well, we got for first meeting so far. We just don't know what we're gonna meet about.
That's right.
January
10th,
Okay.
2018. All the budget's supposed to be done by January.
Transfer station, if you wanna do that, that's not that hard, because a big part of that is contract.
We could do that.
No, we could do CMP contingency dispatch.
Okay.
An ACO. Where's ACO?
So you want to start with ACO dispatch,
Okay, so we'll start with those.
contingency, CMP?
Right, those 4.
And you said, is transfer in that list too?
No.
You want to just go right down the line and do the next one the following week?
Sure, we just need to vote on it.
What about the cemetery one, the following? That should be another easy one too. Cemetery, summer camp.
Well, I was just gonna say go right down, do codes and land use, CEO, planning board, appeals board.
Yeah, those are all
conservation
easy ones.
Okay, they do it. They all gotta get done.
What's the date on that, Chip?
17.
Are there any holidays out there?
Martin Luther King on the 15th.
Okay. That doesn't affect the Wednesday though.
What night is that? What day is that? Monday?
Monday. It's a Monday. I think it's always on Monday.
No, it's not.
So,
Alright,
so we could group library, the festival. We could do the last 4.
Yeah.
Do recreation
And
the same night?
Yeah.
yeah, let's add
And
rec to
and the
that.
transfer station.
Oh, that's the 24th?
Yeah.
Those 4 and the transfer station on the 24th?
Recreation and transportation. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and recreation,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're easy.
Rec, transfer.
Library, festival,
Library.
NIAD, and.
Wait a minute. We're doing recreation and transfer on which night?
24th,
On the 24th.
plus the bottom 4.
Plus the bottom 4.
That's what you
I
said,
got
right?
ya.
Right.
Alright.
So that leaves us with roads, fire.
Fire, EMS,
General.
yeah. The relief, cemetery and summer camp.
You could probably put those in with CIPs.
When are the department heads meeting with the budget committee?
This night.
These are
The
these
nights
days.
that-
They need to have their budgets
Right.
ready for us.
Okay,
And then
alright,
They'll be there.
and then we're gonna go over their budgets.
okay.
Alright, so relief, cemetery and summer camp and CIPs.
On the 31st. And all subject to nor'easters.
Yeah.
So
Never
that leaves
happen
us
on
with
Wednesday.
that leaves us with the big fat 3.
Can I make a recommendation? Just, if you put all the big ones at the end and then there's questions,
Yeah, we don't wanna do
Right.
that.
then
we don't really have any time to get back to you, so while I don't mind pushing them out instead of not having them on the first day, I'm just thinking that if you push them all out to the last, if we have to get back because of questions and things that come up, then there's no time to do that.
Well, we should have plenty of time though, because
we should.
we're only into January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we still got
Yeah.
February, March.
Okay.
Whenever.
Right.
I don't know when you.
Well, and we can hit them one,
Weeks
right,
ago.
we can hit them one right after the other, and if there's questions, then they would fall on the 4th and 5th and whatever.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so let's do,
I think we'll have a hard time getting roads in February.
yeah, you
So
probably-
31st is the relief cemetery, summer, and CIPs.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want to do general government on the 7th?
Sounds good.
sounds alright to me.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're gonna do all of those, even the ones like we're gonna do
Yeah.
legal and
Yeah, they're small. Yeah, we can do legal and insurance. I mean, that's legal
it's under general.
is legal, insurance is kind of
But they're not
insurance. It's
under,
not a.
they're not under.
No, but I mean,
Right.
But we could still put them together.
yeah, legal's still gonna be separate. Alright, so when do you wanna do that?
So, yeah, we'll do fire on the 14th, 2/14.
Yep.
And then there's roads on
What's the date for general government?
7,
7.
2/7.
So 7, 14, and then 21.
Yeah.
And
What's on it?
21.
Roads on the 21st, is that?
Roads is 21.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if we can get him in
Yeah, I
by
know.
the 21st.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't get it in there at all last year, so
Right, yeah, that's true.
didn't matter then.
It's true. Well, if he doesn't show up though, then we decide on his budget. That's right. Just depends on
That's
how
what
interested
we
he is
did
in his
last
budget,
year.
that's right.
Well, he did show up
Let me-
once. He
let me-
presented his budget.
Let me put you at ease,
You
he will
did?
be showing up,
There's no question about it.
remember that, I was sort of in here.
There's
Yeah.
zero question about it.
Okay.
And he sounds like he's gonna be prepared too.
Yes.
He sounds very confident.
Alright.
Totally different attitude all the way
That's
around.
all we wanted.
So what do you wanna do for the road study, the ambulance, station 1, do you wanna wait on that?
That's all
or-
stuff we're gonna talk about.
The road,
I'd schedule that for the 28th, which is the next.
Alright.
Is there a 28th in February? I don't know. Is it?
But-
That's the last day.
if we're gonna talk about the road study and we have this available, wouldn't it serve us well to do that when Tommy's in? I mean, he's gonna have to be part of
Yes,
that.
yeah, but I'm saying there's just those other referendum items, you can start getting to them on
So
the
we can do
28th,
that 2/20, yeah.
whichever ones they are. Sure, road study, you can
2/21.
bring that up with him.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do road study, ambulance, fire, station 1 and Old Town Hall. on
Just
the 28th.
referendum, just whatever other miscellaneous that's gonna be on the referendums.
On the
It may take
28th.
more than one meeting, I don't know. But certainly by then we'll have a better idea of what's gonna be on there.
Okay, so the ambulance discussion in Station 1 will be on the 14th.
No, the 28th.
Yeah,
The
28th.
28th.
14th is fire and hydrants.
Well, shouldn't
Fire EMS and
this
hydrants.
discussion happen when fire is?
Well, that's why we're
It's a
separate.
separate
Well,
referendum.
No.
Yeah, but it's a separate,
They're all separate.
that's a separate referendum.
Talking about, because they're gonna be separate referendums.
Oh, okay,
We'll get the input.
so 2/28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Cause again, they may wanna do a used one, in which case they just may ask to put another 75 into the CIP and then there's money in there to buy a used one. So that might be the plan, I don't know, there's a lot of different options.
How much money is in the fire
It's
CIP?
130 or thereabouts right now. So we spent about 50,000 for the Zolls, which are the cardiac monitors
Okay.
already, so that was they were bunched in with the ambulance on the last vote.
Mm-hmm.
Cause both of them, for both ambulances were pretty bad, pretty old,
Mhm.
so. But I think he's leaning towards a fire truck and not an ambulance. If he feels that you can get another year or two out of the ambulance.
Where's he gonna house the new fire truck?
Well, we get rid of one, we got old ones that are beaten up, so house it at Station 1.
And do we,
that we would have to have it specially built to fit the doors, or are you?
Well, no, I mean,
not
there's,
station one.
not,
I
well,
mean, not station two.
it depends on what it is.
The highway?
It depends on what it is.
It can only go so high in either station, so.
Right.
Right, I mean, it's, the doors are limited,
That's the only reason with,
Yeah.
problem with any of it is the height. And
the door is a limiting factor, so, you know, they may have to deflate the tires to get it in, I don't know. Roll it in on the rims.
Well, you're doing the floor over the other one, so you could always make it go down and
Do a drop floor for that.
put a hole in the wall,
Right.
put a top up.
We'll figure that out.
Alright, I'm gonna make the motion that we accept the minutes as written with the correction for Becky Batchelder's name.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Did you vote? Okay.
I said
So you want just have us keep these, or you want them send them to us anyway?
What?
The notes, we might as well just keep these, right?
Yeah, I didn't do them.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're
Yeah,
not,
I'm not the
you're not doing
secretary.
that.
So can you write that down? The minutes were accepted.
Yep, and this is the, I just wrote the dates on the sheet.
Yeah. I have them too.
Does she know that she has to give a copy to Dale to put in the book?
I don't know what she knows.
I told her to call me for, you know, advice if she needed any, but apparently she didn't need any, so, you know.
does it matter that it says offices and not officers?
Where is it?
Offices were established.
Yes,
Oh, offices,
yeah, she's under there.
so that's a correction too.
You can have your own room.
Huh?
Just get your own room. Offices were established. You can have your room.
What's the correction?
Officers instead of offices were
Oh,
established.
offices. Okay.
We're good?
Okay, what did we say about mowing highway and cemeteries? Those are,
staying the same way as they are.
Yeah, but we didn't put them on a date. We didn't put them a date.
highway has a date.
Yeah, but we kept them separate mowing, he said.
Mowing is-
Cemeteries are on the 31st.
Right, but that's not mowing.
Well, we can do mowing now too.
Yeah, let's just add
That
that.
on the 31st.
Well, mowing isn't that's part of cemeteries, right? Yeah.
Right.
Well, what about the town property mowing? Cause that's a
That's part of
separate,
roads. There's no separate referendum item for mowing.
no, but they're separate bids.
We had talked about putting,
there's a
We talked about putting all the mowing together
Right, but
as mowing.
then I said let's just keep it all separate because cemeteries it's. So no, everything's the same way, so as it had been.
So then we don't.
need a separate thing for mowing because,
There's no separate department for mowing, no.
No,
okay.
didn't change. So. Anything else we need to cover?
I don't think so.
A few of the accounts we didn't get yet, like the NIAID and that stuff, we didn't get a figure on that.
Well, we literally just paid the NIAID, so that's why year to date was nothing, there was no expenses. And the previous year, actually that's the current year, so the previous year there was no NIAID. So what you have is fiscal 16, so there was no NIAID, NIAID is fiscal 17, so NIAID is in the current year.
So you want to see that anyways.
What else are you missing?
Right.
That's all you were missing? Yeah.
Yeah, as far as major, there was
Yeah, because there was no account for that back during that year.
an 11 festival that didn't have one sheet either.
Yeah, I don't know about that, I'd have to check with her.
I think it was one sheet.
And then I would expect to have at least by the 1st for you guys to be able to pick up all the budget stuff for that 10th meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So I should at least give you 10 days in advance, and I will
Oh,
also
that'll
try.
be nice.
I will also try to have the next 17th as well.
Okay.
So that way,
So we'll have
then on the 10th meeting, then it will be the 24th, I'll have the budget stuff, so hopefully you'll have everything in 2 weeks in advance.
So I actually have a
We
question.
should be able to pick them up in the office.
And you can pick them up here.
So I actually have a question. As the chairman of the appeals now, I don't have to create a budget? Or will I have to create a budget and present it under codes
No,
and land
you don't have
use?
to, you will be consulted,
Okay,
so essentially codes and land use is still selectmen,
right,
but we will consult with,
with
we
each
gotta put
one
it, we
to
have to
see
put
what
it
the
all
needs
together.
are. And then the selectmen will present this
So
budget?
we will present that, right, cause there's really no
I
department.
just didn't know how it was gonna work now
Yeah,
with
there's really
them
no,
going into
yeah, there's
the
really no
CON.
department head of that whole bigger department, there's like sub-department head, so to speak, so,
Right,
nope.
okay, so I don't even have to worry about preparing a budget?
So that's on.
Your budget was only training anyways.
I know, but I
So
mean, I don't
again-
even have to, I don't have to
No,
worry
so I
about
mean,
it at
but
all.
you still have to have a training number for me, cause I'm gonna ask you how much you think you need for training.
30,000.
Anybody can call
We'll
me.
own the software afterwards, so we'll be able to do our own after.
I make a
they
motion,
do
we
the
adjourn.
original
I'll
stuff.
second.
Okay, we're adjourning.
All in favor?
7. Just a minute. Okay.
Well, you got it, I do wanna forget to vote
7
again.
PM. All in favor?